ApeCoin launched today and everybody is going bananas. We're going to go over what ApeCoin is and where you can buy it. Let's get right into this video. Thank you for checking out the channel. Every day we put out a new video about cryptocurrency education, markets, giveaways, and more. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any content. Now, let's go to the moon. I'm going to try and cover as much as possible about ApeCoin and all the future possibilities. If I miss anything, forgive me. So we'll start, of course, with the ApeCoin Twitter thread, which was released yesterday. Introducing ApeCoin, Ape, a token for culture, gaming, and commerce used to empower a decentralized community building at the forefront of Web3. ApeCoin is owned and operated by the ApeCoin DAO, a decentralized organization where each token holder gets to vote on governance and use of the ecosystem fund. Holding ApeCoin is the only requirement for membership in the ApeCoin DAO. The DAO is supported by Ape Foundation, which was created to act as the legal steward of ApeCoin and administer the decisions made by the ApeCoin DAO community. Basically, someone needs to sign the checks. ApeCoin, 62% of the total supply of ApeCoin is allocated to the ApeCoin community, a portion of which 15% of the total supply will be available to claim starting tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. And we're going to go over the claim and how you can get some ApeCoin and if you qualify for it. So the claim consists of 15% of the total supply of ApeCoin will be made available to Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT holders, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Mutant Apes, and well as the BAKC, the dogs paired with either BYC or MAYC. For everyone else who wants to ape in, ApeCoin will be available to all and is expected to begin trading on major exchanges ASAP. We'll tweet as well as all that happens. For more details, visit ApeCoin. So if we actually visit ApeCoin, you can see that they have a pretty nice website with all the information if you want to dig deeper into like their about, the protocol, all the allocations. They have the governance here. It's actually a very well put together website, and they've been planning this for quite a while. So if you want to claim, you need to connect your MetaMask right here. And I want to share this with you guys. Take a look at this user. Illegible apes 113, illegible mutants 98, illegible dogs 110, 1.4 million ape tokens that he can claim. That was over $50 million at some point and still sitting at the price at $7.50. This guy claimed $1.4 million worth of tokens. That is just absolutely nuts. You would see this in any other market. Crypto always never ceases to amaze me. It's just nuts. So going back to the huge move by Yuga Labs, so this is it's just going crazy everywhere. Everybody's talking about apes right now, ape token to be exact. So some big news, and I'm going to share this because I want to go into kind of what they are planning, the company, and what you can kind of expect and why you may want to buy ape as a token. So if you haven't heard, Yuga Labs has acquired the CryptoPunks and MAYBIT's collection from Larva Labs. And the first thing we're doing is giving full commercial rights to the NFT holders, just like we did for BAYC and MAYC owners. A lot of people weren't too happy with CryptoPunks as they weren't really progressing. They weren't really doing anything. And it just, was kind of just sitting there. It's still impressive with the floor price they're holding, but it's been amazing to watch the Bored Ape Yacht Club ecosystem use the rights to collaborate and build awesome shit we never could have dreamed of. We can't wait to see what the CryptoPunks and MAYBIT's communities do the same. We've long admired CryptoPunks and the work of project's founders, Matt and John. They've pushed NFTs in the broader crypto world forward, and we're honored to carry the brands they've built in the future we're building at Yuga. To be clear, the Bored Ape Yacht Club ecosystem will remain the center of our universe. We believe that's what's good for punks is good for apes and the rest of the space. Likewise, what's good for apes is good for punks. We want to grow the pie, not fight over slices. So we're not in a rush to do anything but give full commercial rights, see what they build and listen, learn more here. So going to the CryptoPunks right here, as I mentioned, still holding 67 ETH floor, still very impressive. And then you have the MAYBITs as well. So they purchased the rights for everything. I also believe they got a huge amount of, CryptoPunks and MAYBITs in that deal. I forgot how much they spent, but a huge move from Yuga Labs. And why am I sharing this? It's because now they are launching a whole ton of land. There's going to be, I think, 100 or 200,000 pieces of land that will be sold, and I think for 1 Ethereum each. So they're going to be racking up 200,000 Ethereum. Correct me if I'm wrong, but now they're going to be launching a metaverse and a gaming project. So now you can imagine your MAYBITs or your CryptoPunks or even your Bored Ape Yacht Club apes or your mutants in that metaverse or in that game. So they're going to be taking this to the next level. And then they just released Ape. So Yuga Labs, the business behind the heavily hyped Bored Ape Yacht Club, is helping to raise hundreds of millions of dollars by selling off virtual plots of land. I think this could either go two ways. Like they don't sell out and it kind of becomes a flop, or it's just like the hottest thing ever. It just sells out crazy. So I think, if you could afford it, 1 ETH, it's not too bad, especially if you've been, grinding it up in the NFT space and doing especially well. Land has done, has performed pretty well for metaverses and things like that. So buying a piece of land from this company, and if they're all the same, or potentially different, maybe you can get a rare land. Maybe you can rent it out. Maybe you can make some passive income with your land through different types of games. Who knows? But we'll move on to ApeCoin right now. And ApeCoin is, you could go to CoinMarketCap right now, put ApeCoin, and this will allow you to find out where you can buy it. So you can see you have all the centralized exchanges right here: Binance, FTX, Gate.io, and Huobi. And then you have Uniswap. So if you want to buy it in a decentralized manner using Uniswap, you could do so right here. We'll go to Dex Tools, and then you can actually take a look at all the information from like liquidity, the daily volume. You have the trading view integration right here. So you have your chart, and then you can see all the transactions, the recent transactions, the buys and sells and things like that. If we move to a centralized exchange, you can see this, like this pumped crazy. It went all the way to $39 on FTX. That is nuts. $39, and it's sitting at 7. If we take a look at Binance, it went to $28 and still sitting at the same thing, $7.40. So if you are looking at buying, in my opinion, you want to get a small amount just in case this thing does really blow off. I wouldn't put in your whole bag. I wouldn't go all in. You need to take into consideration that a lot of people are getting these airdrops, and with airdrop tokens, I've seen usually that we see the weekend sell, the price goes up a little bit, and then it just kind of, there's massive sell pressure. Unless this is different and Apes can really pull it off, Yuga Labs can really pull this off, I wouldn't go too hard in on this. The land, yeah, I'll buy, but I wouldn't go too hard. And talking about Apes, I wanted to share this. The Ape token in this address spent 280K and are worth $13,000, over 90% loss in 45 minutes. And he's like, they just topped off with another 100 ETH from an address with heavy Dino Monks bags. We may be watching a star go out. So if you're gonna ape, don't be like this guy. Do it in a smart manner. I wanted to cover as much as possible. Yuga Labs buying CryptoPunks, MAYBITs, they're releasing a ton of land for this metaverse gaming project, and just the way they've been just crushing, you probably don't want to miss out. But you also don't want to be overexposed and lose 90% in 45 minutes, because that shit can happen. So invest smartly. If you have any questions, post them below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.